one with lore. I mean, I've had bad date. Well, I told you guys about the one bad date, the one that I walked out on. That would probably be like maybe number 3. Okay. So, this isn't... I don't know. These dates are tied for first worst place. So, you know, I'm on the old dating app, you know, swiping away, chatting, blah, blah, blah. Match with this one girl. We'll call her Vanessa for the sake of this story. Anyway, we match up, we're chatting a bit. Her pictures are a little, like, I don't know, but they look pretty good, and, you know, but they're kind of like, you know, a lot of, like, most of them are shoulders up, but there's one where you can kind of see her head to toe, so I'm like, okay, you know, I think I know what I'm getting into here. Anyway, we're chatting, and then we start talking, and then she's like, oh yeah, like, blah, 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 I work out at this gym. And I'm like, oh shit, I work out at that gym too. And in one of her pictures, she had, like, a bright orange shirt on. I was like, oh, this is that cute blonde girl with the bright orange shirt from my gym. Fucking smoke show. I can't wait to go out with her. So we keep talking, and I say, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, hey, like, let's go out. Let's grab a coffee. And she agrees. So anyway, we set up the date. It's a Saturday at 11 in the morning. Prime cafe hours. So we go to the date. I get there a bit before her. I like to be early. I tell her, hey, I'm just in line. Like, what's your coffee order? I'll grab it for you. That way, she routine 120 push-ups. No, she didn't. She doesn't text me back. Anyway, so I'm standing in line, just waiting, right? And I get a tap on the shoulder, and I turn around and I look, and I've got like a blank expression on my face. And then she looks at me, and I look at her again, and I kind of do one of those real quick. I'm like, oh, hey! And she's like, hi! And I'm like, how's it going? And so this girl, I don't know if they were old photos or somebody else's photos. She did not look like the girl in her pictures. Like, her skin was kind of rough, her hair was different, and she'd put on some serious poundage. And I'm not trying to be insensitive or shallow, but I mean, definitely not what I thought I was getting myself into, right? Because again, I saw the one picture where I thought she looked pretty okay. I was like, oh, the orange shirt, she's that girl at my gym in the orange shirt. So she obviously picks up on this immediately, because like she kind of like scowls really briefly at me, and then I'm like, oh shit, okay, oh no, like snap to it at him. I'm like, buy the girl a coffee, chat with her for 45 minutes to an hour, excuse yourself, send a polite text message, and don't talk to her again, right? Extra poundage means no extra poundage, yeah. So, obviously, so the date's off to a bad start, right? Anyway, I buy the coffees, we go sit down, we're chatting. It's a lot of me carrying the conversation, and a lot of not her really talking that much. Because again, I think she was super put off by the first impression. But like I said, I was like, I can get through 45 minutes. I could talk to a fucking wall. Hell, on this Twitch stream for the longest time, I talked to myself to no viewers for the longest time. I can do this. Anyway, at some point, I don't even remember what we were talking about, but the conversation kind of had died off and kind of hit a flat point, right? She was ellipsing me. Conversation hit a flat point, and we're in the middle of this cafe. We're sitting in kind of like a lounge chair. I'm sitting across from her, right? She fucking stands up and just starts fucking yelling at me. She's like, you're such a fucking asshole! And I'm just like, ah! She's like, seriously, all you fucking guys are the same. All you care about is looks. And she's going off like that on me, right? And we're in the middle of a crowded cafe at like 11:30 in the morning on a Saturday. So everyone's turned and they're all looking at me, right? And I don't know what set her off. I don't know if maybe she just been boiling, right? But so she's losing her fucking mind screaming at me. And she picks up her coffee mug, which was like ceramic. It wasn't paper cups they gave us because we were sitting and staying. They gave us the ceramic one. She fucking spikes it. And she's like, I can't fucking stand people like you. I fucking hate dating and blah, blah, blah. And just going off. And then she's like, fuck you. And she left. And this is an old cafe, so it has kind of an old door. And she slammed that motherfucking door so hard I thought she broke it. Okay? So now I'm left sitting here in the middle of a cafe, everyone's staring. It was like a movie. Like, all the sound dropped out. All the conversation dropped out. Every head is turned and they're staring at me. And this is one of my favorite cafes. And this girl just spiked her coffee mug, screamed at me, walked out and slammed the goddamn door. Oh, the mug broke. And here's the thing. The way she blew up, everyone's probably looking at me like I'm the bad guy. Like I'm the asshole. Like I said something super insensitive to her. When I was just making as much small talk as I could until I thought I could excuse myself politely. But everyone's staring at me like I'm the fucking problem. Because they just heard this girl blow up about how guys are shallow and all of this. And then they're all turn and look at me. They're probably like, oh, that guy probably called her fat. What a dick. I never did that. She was the one that showed up not looking like the person she was presenting herself as. And I was the problem in this to everyone else except me. I'm the one that knew the truth. No, I didn't talk about that. I still go to the cafe sometimes. It's not like anybody recognizes me. But every time I go there now, I'm like, oh, right, this place. And sometimes if I have a date, I'm talking to a girl, and we start talking about cafes, I'm like, I cannot bring up that cafe. There is bad juju in that cafe. Fucking women named, well, we're calling her Vanessa. 1912, Nick. I don't mind sharing the name of the cafe. It was 1912. Really good cafe. They had a delicious, like, cherry espresso thing. Last winter. Or late fall, I guess it would have been, maybe. Go somewhere you don't have an attachment to, so it doesn't give you bad juju, bad vibes if you ever go back. Yeah, I'll go for a coffee with you, Nubaru. Hell yeah, that'd be fun as hell. I don't think you're gonna blow up and start screaming at me. And if you do, I'll know it's a joke. Except nobody else will. Well, I don't know. It was like it was good. It was just like a little bit on the sweet side with a hint of cherry, so it wasn't too like bitter. Like I've had other cherry coffees and they're like disgustingly bitter. This one was closer on the sweet side. Sure. If any of you who want to come and go to 1912 with me, I'll buy you a coffee. We can go sit at 1912. I can show you the exact seat we were sitting in that's right in the middle of the cafe. No, she wasn't a resident of White Ave. You wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. That was such a bad one. It also reminds me of another story at a cafe. This was me just going and getting a coffee. But I went in and I was getting a coffee, you know, you order and then they're like, okay, it'll be on the side counter, you can pick up. And as I'm sitting there waiting, I can overhear this couple that's on a date. And the dude is the most oblivious motherfucker in the world, but in the obnoxious way. Like every time the girl brings something up, he's like, oh yeah, I'm really good at that too. You know, like that kind of thing where it's like she can't be good at anything, he's always better at it. Sure, Yvette, we'll go for a workout together, and if she's there, I'll point her out, and you two can go fucking 10 rounds. Yeah, he was the one-upper, and I just remember sitting there waiting for my coffee, and I was listening to this guy the whole time. He even said at one point, and Nick's a chef, so he could back me up that this would be the fakest fucking thing that anyone would ever say on a date. She mentioned that she knows how to cook something really good, right? And he says, oh, yeah, I actually make a really great one. My buddy's a chef at this restaurant, and he says mine's better than his. And I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. There is no way some amateur asshole sitting here, the one-upper on a date, makes something that's so good, his chef friend has said it's better. There's not a fucking chance that has ever happened. Anytime I've ever talked with the chef, and you ever hint that you can cook something even remotely as close to them, those are fighting words. They're gonna pull out the knives. You don't even know where they came from. You're gonna get shanked. Yes, this guy was more oblivious on a date than me.